Okay, we have completed the two things. Is the one is the filter, second one is the you know aggregated functions, if I'm not wrong. Next we'll go to the date and time functions, guys. So any questions, if you have practiced it, you can place it. The first 5 minutes for the questions and both the functions and both of these things. Have you tried to check the this thing?
Uh, you didn't upload any videos, right? In
Yes.
YouTube.
Okay, I'll do it right away today.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go with the date and time functions for now. Okay. Major work is like date and time functions. Madhava, I think these days you are like completely calm. If you're not understanding anything, please let me know, guys. And I'll try to be restructure the things. Okay.
Understood everything. But the thing is, I have no time to.
I didn't understand a
But
single word, Madhava. I think your internet is an issue. Harika, for you also same?
Yeah, I also can't hear anything.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's see, these are the key functions, guys. Whenever we build our own calendar table, after these functions, we're going to be build our own calendar table. How it's going to be happen like something. Or currently we can do it. Let's build along with these all functions. Okay, a calendar table. Remember, a calendar table is one of the function. Calendar, yeah. Calendar table, one of the function which never comes with the model. We have to do it manually all the time. That is our semantic issue. Okay, so you get all the rows, all the tables, everything from the source. But why we need this calendar table means every area, every aspect of business area, there will be a date of transaction. Correct? Anything, either the sales, purchase, any nominal things, we use the date when it is exactly happened, at what timestamp it is happened. Correct? So on that scenario, what we'll do, we'll capture the date on that, but it may be accurately the same. It may not be accurately the same. Like today you have a transactions, tomorrow you might not have a transaction, and tomorrow the other table might have a transaction. Sales today we have a transaction in the sales, tomorrow we have a transaction in the purchases. But sorry, but accumulating these two things around here, right, is a hard time. So to do this, right, to keep all the dates up to date, okay, all the scenarios up to date, what we do, we build one calendar table. Along with the calendar table, we'll use some of the functions to work on that. Let me create a calendar table here. Okay, so I'm just going to the modeling, create new table, giving a name called dim date. This is all the time the dimensional table, correct? Dim date. So I'm using the calendar function here. Okay. Calendar should be what is your start date, what is your closing date or end date. Your business might have an appropriate start date. Like, okay, your sales start from so on so date. So I need a dates from that sales date only. There is a possibility to bring that date from any table directly. You can bring it. Or like minimum of that particular column, maximum of that particular column, you can take it here. Or else you can manually enter the date function here. You're using the date function. Date function contain the three components: year, month, day. You can mention like 2024, first month, first. This is my starting date. The ending date is again, if I wanted to go with a manual date, and I can mention directly today, guys. Most of the people do this. If you don't have any future business, okay, you can directly do this. Like, you don't have any scheduled purchases for the next month. Okay, you don't have any activities that's you already pre-planned for the next month or pre-planned for the current year, like something. In that scenarios, what happens, right? You don't need to particularly mention the future dates there. But okay, in certain scenarios, you need to mention it. If you don't want to mention, you can use the today function. If I use the today function, it will build one table. The maximum date is today. Okay, let me descend it. This is the 6th November. If I send it, It will be the 1st January. You have all the dates line by line. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, like every date without missing anything. Okay, so this is how we exactly, you're going to be accumulating the dates, and you can mention it like, okay, boss, I need entire year dates. Okay, let me use this date 2024, 12 month, and 31st is my date, so that I can check my dates for the entire year from January to December. You have all the dates with you. Or you can take it, for example, I have these values here in the tabular format. I have this, okay, calendar 1, calendar 2. I have several tables here. That's the reason I use the name of a dim table. Okay, dim date. If I comes to the marks data, there is a no date. There is a no date. I just need one thing which I have a date actually. A sales data, you have a date. No, why I need this all dates was what I wanted to do it, right? Let me go with the starting sale day and ending sale day, minimum sales day and maximum sales day. I can directly do that as well. I don't want to particularly give this, okay, a date and particular hard coded. We say that's a hard coded, right? Again, if you want to go for the 2025, you have to come here and change the date, which is we call it as a hard coded. So I don't want to do hard coded date. What you have to do it here, you can mention like minimum of sales date, minimum of sales date, comma, maximum of sales date. So it will bring you what is the highest date, the maximum date from that table, and what is the maximum. So minimum date is January 1st. The maximum date from this table is 28th December 2024. Okay, it may be today is 2028, but going forward, you may have a sales in 2025, 2026. You don't need to change any of the things here. Once the sales is happened, once the record appears, automatically that record for that date, that particular date will directly appears here. Okay, this is the calendar date. You can go with the reference from the table. You can directly hard coded your date. Okay, or you can mention today's and tomorrow's kind of way. Any questions, guys?
No.
No.
Okay, so let me go to the one more function. We now three understand calendar we understood, reference from the calendar we understood, and the direct date function we understood, right? Next one is the date differentiations. Okay, next function we are going to be understood the date differentiations. Okay, so I just wanted to understand from, for example, today to the given calendar dim date, how many days were there actually? Okay, so let me create a new column here. Difference from today. Okay, sorry, difference from today. Wait. Equal to dated diff. Diff means difference, guys. Date difference. Okay. The date one is date from the calendar, dim date that we just created. A date two is basically a date two, which we're going to be is today. Right, today, then the functionality are the day, which how you wanted to show it. Functionality, guys, it means that how you wanted to show this hour, date, minute, month, quarter, second. Most of the times months and days we are using. Apart from that, if you use it also, it won't make any sense. Yeah, today January 1st from today is the 310 days. Okay, so likewise you can see if you see today, actually if you see it's a 0 or 1 like something, that's a today. 6th November is today, correct? Yesterday is a 1, data differentiation, 4th, 5th, 6th, 1st November was a 5. Okay, likewise. And the futures also, if you see like 28th December will go to the 52nd day from today, it will, properly assign it something else. Okay, so this is the dated differentiation from today. If somebody says like, okay, boss, I did a sales from last 30 days, but I'm not finding the, differentiation that at what week or how many longer days I did it. Okay, sales was started on the December 1st, sorry, October 1st, sale closed in the October 25th. You can initiate that these 2 days differentiations is 25 days, but that's a huge day to do the sales. Go and pick up yourself, communicate to the customer, do some more based on the business way. Like kind of you can communicate the things. This is the date differentiation, guys. Any questions?
No.
Harika.
No.
No.
Okay. Right. Next is at e-date. Right. This is the end date. This is like kind of guys, if I use this e-date here, this we call it as a e-date. Okay. E-date is different. E-date. Now I have to give the start date that is coming from the dim. All start dates are the dim date with the differentiation of the date. Then I'm giving it in the months. Let's take 1 month. End date from 1 month. If I give it here, it means that look at this. 1st January end date is February 1st, 1 month ahead. I'm giving end date. E date means end date of 1 month ahead. For example, January, it's a February. Okay, you can see all the times. Or I can give the same end month is 2 months ahead. Due to some emergencies or due to something like we can use this e-days like financial year to sorry, academic year to financial year, calendar year to academic year. If you want to change like something, there will be like 4 or 5 different months of differentiations there. Academic months will start from kind of July to June, right? Which is like almost 6 months differentiation is there. So then that scenarios, I'm just changing from January 1st to 6th, which is like my calendar year starts here basically. Okay, there's a July 1st, which is starting. This is the academic year. This is the calendar year. To make that, I use this end dates. How many months ahead, how many months before you wanted to create something? Financial year from April 1st to 31st March. Likewise, if you want to build some kind of a E date, you can create this E date around there. Okay. Any questions on this, guys?
No.
Okay. Next,
No.
what is this weekday basically? For example, what is a January? Okay. Is a day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't want to go to the calendar. I don't want to look at that. I can just use that. Okay. Weekday function. Weekday equal to weekday of the particular date you wanted to give it. That is from the dim date. Okay. So that is dim date. Then you use this. Just close it if possible. Or you don't need to particularly mention how you wanted to return the type. Return the type in a sense, guys, 1, 2, 3. If you put a cursor here, it will shows you what is the one. One is like Sunday is your one, Saturday is your 7th. Okay. If I commit as a 2, it means that this is have a different mentality again. Okay. This is having like Sunday, sorry, Monday is the 1. Number 2 is that Monday is the 1, Sunday is the 7. Number 3 is like Tuesday is the 1 and Monday is the 7. Okay. So this is like 1 to 1. I'm just taking as a Sunday is the 1 and I'm just closing this, guys. Okay. Right. Now it is taking like January 1st is usually the Monday it came actually. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is one is how you exactly accommodate it is. Correct. This is a weekday that you can see it in the particular day, how exactly it is coming. That's a weekday. And weekday, you can call it as a direct day, weekday dot day, month, number, quarter, everything you can mention if it is required. Okay. Any questions on weekday, guys?
No.
No.
Cool. So then I don't think so. We need like a day function, date function. If required, we can use a day date like something, but let me use a day function. Like we use the day, right? 01, 02, 03, 04. That's the days actually. Okay. They're returning the days from the exact date. It comes as a day. Okay. Day, month, year, quarter, just returns the number of functions. What exactly there? For example, weekday, we got it. Correct. So for example, day means the month day. Okay. Day means how many days you have in a month? 30 days. Is the 30 days or 31st days will come it as a exactly date. If I comes to your day, so it comes to the date of dim date. Okay. So now I use a dim date here. So I can go ahead and see it like January 1st is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like how many days at the first number. Some if you understand, it's the first number 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 31st. Again, it's the first. It's the first of it. And it's the same thing for the month. I think year you know already. Okay, most of the times month equal to the same thing as the month of it. Okay, month of it, then you can find the date, right? This is the dim date that's you getting it again, that dim date here. So you can see this is the dim date for me. This is the first month. January is my first month. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Everything is coming as a number. Remember, guys, date table all the time gives you in the number way. You want to change afterwards, I'll let you know how to change that in the Jan to Jan, Feb to Feb, like something. I will do that. Okay. This is the same thing. Okay. And there is a two functions are there. We understand the today function. Today means exactly today. How exactly if I use this today function? Okay. Today, what is exact the day? I'm just using today, exact today. Every column will bring you only today, 6th November. It's a today. There is no time properly is happen. But what exactly you want the record as to be as structure? Okay, then it is like now. Okay, then it is like a functionality called now. So if you use that now functionality, then it means that it's exactly giving what is now. November 6, 2020, sorry, 8, 6 is the IST. I mean the IST time zone. So it's showing is the IST. Okay. It's exactly this now and this exactly is the date. And if I change it after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, if I come and refresh my data, it automatically change my data. Okay, remember that once it's 7 is done, right? If I refresh my data, it refresh has to be happen, guys. If refresh is done, then automatically it changes to 86287. That is the now for me. You can see 26 to 27. Got it? This is the now. Okay. So this is the time functionalities we have, guys, and we'll understand that changing the month, changing the date as well, that you have to use a if condition. What if are switch conditions? That is the logical conditions we are going to be bringing. That's the reason I stopped it. And that scenario, we can make this weekday into the count of Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and the month is like January, February in the scenario of switch and if conditions. That's a different filter conditions we have. It's a different logical functions we have. Okay. So tomorrow we'll understand the logical functions. In these 9 functions, any questions?
No.
Mm.
That's
No.
cool. Guys, tomorrow, if anybody come up with this thing, that will be absolutely great. Create your own date, date differentiation, e-date, weekday, day, month, today. These all functions create one table, build that table like this. Okay. This is the calendar table, right? If you see dim date table, you can find all the things. Okay. Comes to me, take your 2 days, 3 days time and just bring me this table. Everybody, guys. Okay. That is the best
Okay.
practice. Every time you have to create when you enter the real time scenarios. So you must have to do that. If possible, add the year, add the weekend, add something else as well. That will make some more good scenarios. Yeah, as I told you guys, DAX will take only half an hour, half an hour sessions to be understand. Okay. Might take 2 extra days for me, but that's okay for me. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions for the date and time functions,
Uh,
guys?
can you please upload these videos
Right,
today?
right away, Harika. Right away, Harika. I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it today. I'll do it right away. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions, Yadu?
No.
Cool, guys. Thank you, Madhava. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.